Alright, hey guys, so I'm back with another video. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about some resources and tools you can use to teach your child, your preschool child, especially if they're going into kindergarten next year. So as we all know, the whole world seems like has shut down due to this pandemic, and the kids are out of school. So elementary school, middle, and high school are doing online schooling, but our preschoolers are not getting anything. Okay, so that's a problem for me. I need my son to be ready for kindergarten next year. I don't want any holes in his education due to this pandemic. So it is my job to make sure I continue to keep drilling him on the things that he's learned so that he doesn't forget, and help him to continue to progress. I am a teacher, so I have just compiled some resources and things that I do for my child, and hope that it helps you. All right, so we always start with going over our letters. So I picked these up. I don't have the case anymore because I've had them for a while, but I picked these cards up at Dollar Tree. They're just the alphabet. So you literally get these cards. They have capital letters and lowercase, and you just start drilling him, okay? So that he knows and remembers all of the letters. Now, it's one thing for your child to be able to sing the alphabet, A, B, C, D, but they need to be able to identify these letters. So a lot of times you think, oh, they know their ABCs, that's great. However, if you show them this, they don't know what Y is. Because singing it, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, is different from singing it and being able to identify this is Y. Okay, so we go over these. Then we go over our sounds. So I have a YouTube video that I will show him, and it just goes over the sounds, and it goes A, apple, alligator, and B, ball, bug, and he goes over that. So that's like a refresher to start off our learning process, and to introduce any new concepts, we have to go over the old concepts. Okay, so go over the letters, make sure he can identify the letters, make sure he can identify all the sounds. Okay, so also another trick of going over the letters, which is a fun way, is to take these magnetic letters. Oh. Okay, so the magnetic letters, you can easily have him to just put them in alphabetical order. So you have A, G, P, K. You can put them all on the board, and then he can arrange them, or you can leave them here and he can just arrange them in alphabetical order, starting with A, B, C, D, E. This helps them to be able to say it and identify it. My son, he'll sing the song as he puts them up. So he'll go A, B, then he'll find B, A, B, C, D. So that helps him to just sing it and identify the letter. Then after he puts them all up on the board, we'll again go over the sounds. A, B, C, D, like that. You can also have him make words once, well, I have my son make words once he's done with that. So any words that we've already gone over, but I'll get to that in a minute. The next thing you can do as far as reinforcing the alphabet is reading alphabet books. So this book, Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, is a letter book. It's a story, but it has alphabet in it. So starts off with this page. So like the first part of the story says, A told B and B told C, I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree. So show me where A is, show me where B is, show me where C is, and have your child point to those letters to identify them. You can do that every night, every other night, or anything just to reinforce what you've already done with them. So once you go over the letters, make sure they identify that. The sounds, you can start with sight words. So I have these little sight words that are easy to make. You just write them on some cards, and if you have a laminator, you can laminate them. This is a key ring, and you just punch a hole and put them on the key ring. So as you can see, I just go like this, and he reads them off. And C to the is A of at on, I, had, it, and can. And then on this ring, we have like, go, we, had, on, look, was, and has. Okay, so he pretty much knows all of these. And what I do, I just keep adding more and more words. So the new words that I've added so far, if I can find them. So I haven't laminated these yet, but these are his new words. And I just take 5 new words. After he has memorized these completely, then I add 5 more words to it. I have you, which he's working on, but, did, me, no, ball, and then these are ones that we haven't done yet. But so you get the gist. You just make cards and you just drill them like a flashcards every day. And you'll be surprised at how fast they can memorize this stuff. Also, what I've added to his, which is not required, but these are punctuation marks. So I want him to know, since he's starting to read, I want him to know what these are, because he asked me, what is that? Period, question, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. And you can just have drill these with him and have him say question, surprise, stop, or however you want to do it, just so that he knows what it is. Now, moving on. Oh, also, before I move on from letters and reading, somebody gave him this for his birthday, and I don't know if you can see, but it's Phonics Step Into Reading, and it's Ninja Turtles. It has all of these little books that start with the phonics. So when you're teaching them to read, like this book 1 is gonna have all short A sounds. So short A is ah. So, and that's what you want to start with when they start reading, is short A words like that, that. So, and it's a short little quick book, but it has all short A sounds, so it'll be easy for them to read. And then it goes on, like the next book 2 is short E sound. So it's very easy for them to read these books, and it helps them. It reinforces what they've been learning. I want to show you these little books also that I got from Dollar Tree that are really, really good. So here's some books I got from Dollar Tree. This one is Beginning Sounds, Pre-K and Kindergarten. This one isn't just an activity book, and it is also kindergarten through 1st grade. And this one says first words, and it's kindergarten. So out of this book, this is where I got his sight words from, but you can look up sight words. These are the check marks, show all the ones he's done. And so you could just go through this list, start checking them off if you don't know what sight words he needs to know. Or you can also just look sight words up on the computer and do it that way. So, and this book is nice because it helps them practice their handwriting, if you can see. Oh. All right, also these books I got from, I have another one, but it's for older kids. I got this Scholastic workbook from Walmart for $8, I think. So you can always check in the book section of Walmart, and they have workbooks as well. So also, for your VPK kindergarten student, you want them to be able to count at least to, I don't know, I'm going to 100 with mine. I don't know what the standard is for kindergarten, what they need to know, but I just made these on my own sheets of paper, and we drilled these. So making sure he can identify the numbers, because he can count, but can he identify the numbers? That's key. Also, these, if you can see, it's the bag of shapes. I cut out some shapes, so we go over these every day as well. He needs to know octagon, hexagon, have him count the sides, pentagon, trapezoid. So that's important as well. Last but not least, you can easily pick these whiteboards. One has lines, and that helps them as well. I suggest if you're teaching your child handwriting, have them write on something that is lined like this. It helps them be able to form their words. or their letters better than if you're just letting them free write. And then here's just a regular whiteboard. They like to write on this. It's fun. Also, I found this at Target. So if you are teaching time, you can easily, I don't write the things in, but it comes with a piece of chalk. You just write the numbers in, and then, or they can write the numbers in, and you just teach them like that. And then the last thing I want to show you was this draw and write journal. I'm not sure where I got this from. I got this from my mom, actually, who's also a teacher. But this gives them a little blank space for them to draw stuff on, and then they can write in the lines, on the lines. So it's really cute. So you can read a story and then have them draw a picture of what they read or what they heard or the story, and then have them write stuff on the lines. I also every day make sure he writes his name on everything, because he needs practice making sure he can write his name, spell it correctly, form his letters correctly, and that's it. So yeah, just be creative, get creative. Teachers Pay Teachers is a great tool that I always use. They charge maybe $1, sometimes some change, for certain little activities, and it's by grade level. Type in what you're looking for, or just the grade level, and it'll pull up a whole bunch of resources and worksheets that teachers have made in the past that you can easily buy or for free. So check out Teachers Pay Teachers, and there's a lot of other websites. If you want me to go into detail about the apps and websites that I use for him, just hit me up in the comments, and I would love to do that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.